Hey, Jay Williams, Waterfowlers for Christ, and author of Committed to the Call, 365-day Waterfowl Hunter's Devotional. I'm going to read you something called No Man is an Island. When I saw my buddy's number come up on my phone, I knew immediately that something was wrong. And when I heard his voice, I knew I was right. It was 9 o'clock at night, and he'd fallen in the river. Up to no good, in total darkness, my friend had flipped the kayak that he'd borrowed from me and had struggled for his life, alone, making his way to an old lighthouse foundation. The tone of his voice told me everything that I needed to know. Before he even got the words out of his mouth to explain, I asked if he was okay. He said yes and told me where he was while apologizing about my kayak that was now floating down the river. I told him not to worry about it right now and that I was on my way to get him. I told my wife what happened and that I had to go, and she understood. In the dark, at the launch, all I could think of was getting to him. I knew my friend was cold, wet, and basically stranded. When I reached the place where he was, I think I was even more relieved to see him than he was to see me. The danger had passed, and all that was left was the story to tell. We've all done foolish things in the darkness during our time on this planet. We've all put ourselves at risk. Some are still doing so. Sometimes it takes those things to force us into calling a brother who will rush to our rescue without any hesitation or condemnation. To those of you who are still sitting in the dark, alone, and in need of help, please know that a Savior is awaiting your call. He isn't concerned with what you've done or how you've gotten to the place that you're in now. He just wants to find you and bring you home. The verse that I put with this comes from Matthew 18:12 through 14. What do you think? If a man has 100 sheep and one of them has gone astray, does he not leave the 99 on the mountains and go in search of the one that went astray? And if he finds it, truly I say to you, he rejoices over it more than the 99 that never went astray. So it is not the will of my Father who is in heaven that one of these little ones should perish.